we got a ranked-on-ranked matchup. Ole Miss heads to New Orleans. Tulane, a 7.5-point home dog, total of 66.5. This one's at 2:30 p.m. Central Time on ESPN2. Let's go over some of these trends right quick. Ole Miss 4-2-1 against the spread as a road favorite. Tulane is 3-0 against the spread as a dog just last year. Right? Tulane's spread numbers were phenomenal. They were unbelievable last year, and I think a lot of it had to do with they were so terrible in 2021, that when they came out last year like gangbusters, nobody knew how to adjust the line correctly. Right? They were fantastic, but a big part of that was Tajay Spears, who is now, of course, playing in the NFL. Looking at these numbers, my power rating has Ole Miss by 9.99. My raw stats have Ole Miss minus 31.54. So, okay. I don't know. Like, beating Mercer doesn't do a ton for me, other than the fact that they looked clean. Everything was seamless. Every quarterback played pretty well. That's a pretty decent football team. And when you take out the garbage time, which it got to garbage time pretty quick for Ole Miss. Ole Miss was number 93 PPA per pass. Michael Pratt was 14 out of 15 for nearly 300 yards last week. Had 4 touchdowns in the game against South Alabama. Just bananas. Crazy numbers. And they only threw the ball 26.92% of the time. So, yeah. The PPA per pass was crazy. The pass success rate was only number 53, but Ole Miss was number 124 in that spot. So that wasn't great. But Mercer is a top 20 FCS team, and Ole Miss beat them 73-7. So, again, it doesn't do a ton for me, but you get the point. Looking down at the Ole Miss offensive numbers against the Tulane defensive numbers, Tulane's defense, number 91 PPA per rush allowed. Ole Miss, number 4. You know Quinshon Judkins and that bunch are going to run the football. They're going to be good at it. As far as passing the ball, Jackson Dart looked the best that I think he's ever looked in Oxford. Another year in this system, getting some coaching from Lane Kiffin, brought in a little bit of competition. I think that's good. I think that was definitely good. So, yeah, I look at this. I know it's all the way up to 7.5. Look, I'll admit, I bet this thing at 6. I think I still like Ole Miss minus 7.5. I think there's too much talent on the roster. I know that Tulane is good, and I know that they are at home. I know this is their Super Bowl and all that good stuff. But Ole Miss is in a spot where they were geared up for this game too. There's no look ahead for them next week. They play Alabama in 2 weeks. Like, I'm not worried about it. So I will take Ole Miss minus the 7.5. Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter at GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me, Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.